Hello everybody and welcome back to Belle's channel and to a carry on from the last episode where we were doing like the sheep squatch thing. So now we're doing the lowdown. So obviously we've got the whole thing with like Calvin is black sheep, Wolf is his handler, and then Wolf is like the head, he's the fixer type of dude. Bo Peep is the handler of Black Sheep Calvin. Now Black Sheep and Bo Peep have one last chance to show results, but they weren't, and I think that's what's happened. So yeah, we're doing the lowdown. We need to find this patrol car because they were searching for Calvin, and they may have uncovered whatever this secret Banshee organization is about. So we need to find the patrol car. This must be it. Klein's Notes, Part 1.
Lewisburg, a small town of big dreams. But just underneath that shining veneer lies an undercurrent of mystery and mischief. Take one Calvin Van Lowell as an example. Just your average guy who...
What the hell, Klein? Are you recording again? Is that a problem for you, Sidney?
My novel needs this kind of professional realism.
And you think it's within the realm of professional realism to just yammer on instead of actually doing your job? Can we just head over to the Van Lowe place now? We need to interview the sister about his last known whereabouts.
Family. The bonds that tie us, the roots that hold us, but also the key ingredient in fratricide.
Knock it off. Let's get the... Hey, check out that guy in the fancy suit. You ever see him around here before?
Nope. Looks like he's snooping around now. Isn't that the Garber's summer home? The one with the flamingo out front. They left town weeks ago.
Hey, we should check this out. Let's go.
So the guy in the fancy suit was Wolf. He may have been luring them into a trap. Maybe around the back. Oh god. So then he just killed them. Well, oh shit. Wolf checking 34. Black Sheep has failed to report in. This is his final warning. Bo Peep is dead. Presumably related to Black Sheep. I'll be conducting a removal today. Attention. Operatives reporting in. An ID card and further instructions will be required. Bo Peep had a small monitoring station to keep tabs on Black Sheep. You should be able to find what you need there. P.S. Apologies, but I'll be requiring a cleanup at this site as well. Oops. Part 2.
Alright, stay close. Let's creep up to the corner here.
A fancy suit, dark glasses, and a motive for murder.
You cannot seriously be recording still.
Does it matter? Look, he's just making repairs on that grill.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
So he was basically getting rid of them because they were investigating Calvin's Calvin's disappearance, and at the same time we checked in and gave the HQ of Baishi, I think it's how you pronounce it, an update. No way up there, so we're going into that building, and that's over here.
Kill.
So this, oh pretty, so this is where Bo Peep would keep an eye on Calvin. I'm about to say, I think that's their taxidermy there. I can't believe we missed this before. Folder, okay, spare optive keycard, further instructions. It's laundry day, wash and dry your unmentionables, and don't forget to mark your calendar. Banlow basement, what? If it was there the whole time, I was just thinking that I find there's no point having places. I went to that Beckley Mine exhibit and I claimed it. One, so I could get rewards, but also because I needed to scrap some stuff. They said there was this noise in that. Laundry day. From Mum, it wasn't from their mother. Shell, I don't want our last days to be filled with my nagging, as Calvin puts it, so I'm writing a few things down for you to remember later. Reminders. Wash your whites separately. Remember that time you threw your red socks in? If you have to wash more... Okay, if you have to wash your more delicate unmentionables, remember to dry them with low heat. You wouldn't want to ruin them. Don't forget to use the calendar to keep track of your laundry day. Most of all, remember, I'll always love your brother and you, my little shell bell. Low heat. Hold on. Oh, and then set the calendar. Alright, I know. Reminders. Wash your whites separately. Remember that time you threw your red socks in. If you need to wash your more delicate unmentionables, remember to dry them with a low heat. You wouldn't want to do it. Remember the calendar for laundry day. Right, so you set that to delicate, set that to low, and then press that. And then this opens. Holy shit. Oh. Turn that off. The fuck? Oh shit. They were making a sheep squatch. Alright, we'll do that in a minute. CH Monthly. August. Cryptid Hunter Monthly. We're proud to present a very special addition to our monthly newsletter with an interview with Garrison Guy Fogarty, renowned author and field research specialist for all things cryptids. Mr. Fogarty was able to sit down with me earlier this week to discuss his latest work, and from that came a compelling question that could shake the foundation of cryptid research. Do cryptids reproduce? Could it be a singular entity capable of surviving decades, creatures, or are these creatures no different from less extraordinary specimens? This question has been of specific interest to Mr. Fogarty ever since his early work involved the elusive Mothman. He went on, if the creatures reproduce, then they must then mate, no? And with mating comes rituals. I pressed him to explain how this could affect the ways we hunters approach our work. It changes everything, Miss Park. Just think, sporadic but clustered sightings, their confused behaviour, the tendency to return to specific locations, almost like a spawning ground. Guy's passion and enthusiasm was contagious, and I asked if he could summarise the hypothesis. What if human contact with cryptids coincides with their mating seasons? Perhaps we could use this knowledge as a method for predicting their movements. Fascinating. I then asked if he had any suggestions for steps we could take to utilise the knowledge. Immolation. He replied with a odd smirk that Guy Fogarty fans know all too well. Perhaps if we learn their rituals, their desires, we could lure them out. We can emulate those behaviours to create the proper stimuli. So I asked, is he suggesting we try and woo cryptids? I'm simply raising the question of emulation. I shudder to think what type of emulation it might be, but I do urge you, dear readers, to consider the possibility. Garrison Fogarty's new book, Cryptic Cryptids, The Puzzle of Procreation, will be out in early 2078. Julia H. Fark, so it was Fark, not Park. Great. Are we going to be wooing something then? Yeah, it definitely looks like he was trying to make his own cryptid. He looks like he was trying to make a sheep squatch. It's probably where he disappeared. Okay, so wait, hold on, we need the password. Just while I'm here. Assembly platform. About behavioral reprogramming sessions. Session 1, Assaultron. Complete. Session 4, Assaultron. Logs available. Session operator, Calvin Van Lowe. Model, Assaultron. Status incomplete. Alert. Session log available. Behavioral reprogramming. Utilize platform. Status reports. So this is his check-ins. Check-in 1. Based on the topography survey, it would appear the primary areas of interest are concentrated on the western side of town. Oh, I think he was trying to make a sheep squatch to lure one in. It'll mimic his behaviours and everything. I hope the construction is as fast and discreet as you claim. My sister will be returning Sunday evening. P.S. Please send along the paperwork for the store if we want to avoid suspicion. The sale will need to be finalised before the market value drops in Lewisburg. I shall have high hopes for how effective our sightings will be. Check-in. Assaultron provided for Mary Little Lamb is less than adequate. Sent specific instructions. And 3, the new model is fantastic. Should I even ask how we acquired it? The stealth capabilities are beyond anything I've read about or studied. Just perfect. Thank you for coming through. The sightings I've staged so far have not stood up enough public attention yet. However, I'll need to have a little more aggression with future attempts. Check in. Failure. This is your first and final warning. Check in 5. I understand the frustration from HQ. I am well aware of the cost of the risk. I'm also aware of what happens if the big bad wolf comes knocking. I do not appreciate the threats and will not accelerate this process. The previous sightings simply lack authenticity. I have a plan, but I need your patience. Check-in 6. Operatives are requested to remain in place until a assigned fixer has arrived. Your assigned fixer, the big bad wolf. Logged. Review session logs. Okay, so let's listen to behavioral reprogramming. Well, I don't have it. I don't. Don't tell me this is broke. Oh my god, no. I didn't drop it, did I? I do not have it in my inventory. I'm guessing I'm going to leave the world and come back, because generally that can help. Yeah, I know you got to stick with us here, but we're going to quit and then I'll come back into the world. Can't believe it's just done that. Hopefully this works. Hopefully. Okay. Alright, let me go back into the taxidermy place. See if I can get it back. No. It's been a dick. Oh, fuck. What am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? Oh, property deed. Freak. Property deed document here by transfers ownership. Dr. Mate from Vienna, located in Lewisburg. From the owner at the time of signing, Shelley Van Lowe or Cabinet, to the Buy Sheep Company. So he sold his home. I really do not see it. Oh my god, I was looking at the wrong thing. I was looking at my misc. No, my holidays. Fucking idiot.
Right. Let's see here. The script begins on page 25, so... here we are. Now beginning behavioral reprogramming on model number RX00 and so on. I, Calvin Van Lowe, hereby agree. Accountability, death and or dismemberment, blah blah blah. Well, that was a waste of time. Okay. Listen here, Mrs. Saltron. I'm going to be augmenting your behavioral subroutine.
Acknowledged.
Okay then. I'll just insert the data here. Did that work?
Received. Custom behavior parameters. Sheep's watch.
Excellent. Now, this next part might seem a little odd, and to anyone listening, I assure you, this is necessary.
Received. Custom behavior parameters. Sheep's watch. Mating rituals. Error. Request conflicts with guidelines. Report filed.
Wait, what? Wait, no, it's nothing like that. It's nature. It's just for the... Wait! Execute administrative override.
Received. Request for overwrite. Confirmation needed.
I confirm.
Confirmed. Primary behavior will be overwritten with submitted routine. Sheep's watch. Rebooting.
Wait, no, don't overwrite. I said override. It should only augment the... Wait, what do you... Wait, no. Ow!
Oh my god. Oh my god. So it killed him because it overrid and it turned into a sheepscot, basically. And they dragged his body out of here. Right. Right, let's go to status reports. Emergency check-in. This is Wolf. Mary's alarm is AWOL. Black Sheep is MIA. Evidence suggests KIA. Killed in action. Requesting backup properties. Meet at Garahan Estate. Coordinates attached. Wolf out. So that was the lowdown. I can't believe I was looking in the wrong direction. We got some good stuff. But I'd say this quest gives you a lot of stimpaks. And it's not really heavy action. Anyway, wolf in sheep's clothing. We're doing now. We need to enter the Garahan Estate, which is down here. Let's go.
If you were rich, would you live like the Garahans did too? Moot point, I guess. This place is impressive, huh? Well, the Garahans rode high on their mining cash for a long time. Not that it got them anywhere in the end. You got that right. Though sometimes I wonder if going on living like this is a blessing or a curse. Hard not to be nostalgic for a glitzy past when you have to carry on looking like I do. Anyway, I don't know if you want to listen to an old lady reminisce. Well, now that you mention it, I did happen to chance upon some of Vivian Garahan's old vintage. She always did know her wine. Here, have some. I've had plenty already. I'll tell you what I can. I did. And better than a lot of people, in fact. I worked at Garahan HQ before the war. A receptionist. I got to know some of the higher-ups pretty well. Get in with people like that, and you get invited to a cocktail party or two. I have mixed feelings. They lived a life of luxury up there, built on the backs of those hard-working miners of theirs. On the other hand, they paid my salary and were friendly enough in person. I wasn't exactly slaving away in the pits either, so how resentful can I be? Especially now that I'm alive and they're long gone. I was lucky. I hid. And when those red monsters showed up, I fled east, where the coast is bad. Very bad. It was hit a lot harder than home was, so when people started flooding back,
Red monsters.
I came back as well. I wasn't unscathed, of course. I became what I am today. A ghoul. Well, for one thing, you're never given the benefit of the doubt. Something stolen, instant suspect. I guess it's hard to keep an open mind about someone that looks like they'd eat you at the first opportunity, but it's still frustrating. But the worst part? Every time you see one of those feral monsters, you wonder, what separates them from me? Will that be me someday? That's hard to live with.
I understand that.
Sure.
Look, I don't know where you are or why, but I can't get this son of a bitch elevator open. I tried to hammer the drill. The virtual tele even strapped some mines. The damn thing and barely a scratch. What the hell do they make these things out of? I'm gonna try to see if I can find the keycard in the mining HQ. If not, hold tight.
You think any rich softies are still out there? Surviving somewhere?
Search for an estate keycard. Enter the Garen estate. Shit. Miner HQ is just across the way. Pop over there.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
They must be gone. Hey there. You also looking for some treasure? Well, I guess it's your lucky day. Found this map. Up. Hey there. Well, I guess it. Maybe you'll have better luck than. Lost them.
What the fuck is this entry about? Oh, so pissed off because I would have got some very good stuff from it. I can't find it. Doesn't matter. Great, so we need to go get this keycard thing so we can get into the Garhan estate, which I don't think I've actually ever been in.
Restore contact with the enemy, goddammit!
You truly inspire me.
Step forward and identify yourself! Nothing I like better than a little R&R on Uncle Sam's dime.
I hope we can still be
There's the
friends
key card.
when this is all over.
CEO's terminal. Right, I'm not going to read all these journal entries, but I'll hover on them so then you can pause. Where's the safe? So if you want that key card, pretty quick to grab it. Carahan Estate. I mean, what the fuck even is that? Alright, we'll go top floor, might as well. Isaac's message to the sloth.
The majestic sloth. So misunderstood. So intelligent. Yes. They move cautiously. With great precision. But it is not mere laziness. Oh no, my friend. It is evolution. So many of their predators, with their keen sight, adapted so well to catch prey in flight. But do they catch you? No. No, they don't. I am just a branch. Aren't you, my lovely? Don't worry. Your protector, your savior, Master Isaac. Yes, I will keep you safe.
Wow. Jesus, that's a nice view, innit? God, this would be a hell of a place to live with the fallout. Loaded. Oh my god. Really bloody worth it. Why are there always fucking Windagos? There are always Windagos. This is so big, I can't even get through everything. I know you're coming for me. Dipshit. Oh, God. that fucking window girl I've killed in these last few episodes. No, Sally! Shit. Okay. Personal logs, Alan Gallagher's home sweet home. Back home with family. What did I usually deserve? This I should have been more careful. If I hadn't run through Dad's money like I did, I could be living up on a top tropical island somewhere, and not in Colesville. Damn it! Investment advice, my ass. I guess I should be grateful to Aunt V for taking me in at least, but I didn't even have my own room. I'm stuck slumming it on our cousin Bryce's party couch to God knows when. Yuck. So Aunt V's obviously that Vivian Garahan. New security measures. Well, Aunt V finally threw some work my way. Guess she got tired of me taking up spare in her hot tub. What? Taking up space. The company just got a delivery of some prototype anti-robot machines of some kind, but they're insane. She doesn't want anything to do with them, so now it falls to me to dump them somewhere. Did the guys in R&D really expect us to sabotage the home lights by electrocuting ourselves with these contraptions? Good grief. Unfortunate encounter. I found some sucker to offload the anti-robot things on. At least I think he's a sucker. He made me kind of nervous. This Mr. Wolf said he was a business associate of Aunt V's. Sounds slimy, but what do I care? Well, he creeped me out, but he paid well. Now I've done with this business, and we're spending money to boot. It doesn't sound like Aunt V much cares what I do with the machines, but she's got a lot on her mind right now, I guess. Emergency check-in. HQ Wolfie, I've secured some devices from Canary that should help. I hear using them will be painful though. Very risky solo, but the other agents haven't arrived. I'm not waiting any longer. Going to go up to the capture site in the hills northwest of Louisburg. Should have that AWOL unit back in no time. Just in case, I'm leaving a spare key and plans nearby. Check the wagon at the Garahans. Send another to pick them up if it comes to it. Wolf. The wagon, I'm guessing cart, yeah. Wolf's cash. Saltron recall key card. So that was Wolf in sheep's clothing. Got the fixer, stimpack purified water, ammo. The fixer is a silenced combat rifle. Improved faster. Okay, cool. So search for Wolf's trap. I'm gonna craft that Assaultron recall card or whatever it was called. I'll come back to the Garahan estate another time. It's over by Pylon Ambush near Widow's Perch. I'm gonna pop back to my camp, craft the thing, and then come back. It's not working. We'll just go there, might as well. Garahans and Hornwrights were the two major families in charge of Appalachia's mining industry. They owned lavish estates in the mountains overlooking their precious mines. The Hornwrights, that's what I'm thinking of. The Hornwrights were all about automation, you know, robots and things. The Garahans were actually about having actual miners. I do not feel prepared. Oh my god, come on. There we go. Yeah, I knew that would start. Right, let me make sure I'm prepared, just in case. This is a really long mission. Detective case file. There's a Tinker's workbench here, so I might see if I can make that Soltron. Soltron recall. Recall keycard circuit board. Stable fluorescent flux. I think I've got that in my stash box. Maybe not the stable one, but Baishi remote robotics terminal. Access instructions. Access to Baishi's Assaultron recall technology is highly restricted and requires authorization by way of Baishi Co. Therefore, these keycards are one-time use only. Please apply for a new keycard through proper channels. Note, capture procedure. HQ, this is Wolf. About to attempt recall and capture of AWOL unit, as noted earlier. This is a very dangerous operation, leaving a log of the procedure in case of attempt failure. I'm going to dispense with the brevity here. This is important. The unit is equipped with shielding technology that protects it from all manners of weapons. To disable this shield, agents will have to use the pylons I require. Activating a pylon makes its user a conduit, channeling a high voltage through the user to the target. Only use 3 pylons combined have enough voltage to disable the target shield. This is very stressful on the body. Painful, but it's the only way. If I don't make it, good luck to the next of you. Wolf out. Unlock recall system. Unlocking this system requires an Assaultron keycards. Once the locked system remains accessible for a limited time, during which preparations may be made. It is your responsibility to initiate Assaultron recall during this time. Okay, so I feel like feel like I need to get some stimpak, get a Gatling gun, you know, do all that. So I need to go back to my camp. Need to. Hell, I'll set up my camp there. I don't mind spending a few caps.
One man's junk is a electron paradise.
Right, let me put away all the weapons that I'm not gonna need. I'm gonna sell them later. Alright, I'm going to need everything I can carry. I feel like minigun, but then I feel like that's more. I'll take this, my Gatling gun. And then I need
Full space, he said. The whole world will be watching, he said. Ugh.
right, I need 5mm ammo. I need missiles. Sorry, don't want to fix it.
There must be more junk around here.
I need to make some more ammo for my energy. How many stimpaks do I have?
Nothing smells normal anymore.
Don't know whether to get my power armor. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my camp.
I was wondering if you were coming back.
If this is as bad as I think it is.